As we go to plant, you will not only plant houses for your children, you will plant businesses, you will plant good marriages, you will plant breakthrough. Whatever we plant, their children will reap.
The Presbyterian Secretary for Mezam has officially launched the Mezam Presbytery Faith Project.
And we do that in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
The launching took place on Sunday, April 20, 2025, after the Easter service.
I took over this presbytery and this congregation on the 8th of January. And by the 12th, I had my first service. And in that first service, God gave us this vision that we should transform Ntamulung and Mezam. We are the home board, as we are commonly known the world over, that we should make this place look like a place where people can live Ndonga Mantum, Akwaya, Menchum, from all the nooks and crannies of this nation. When you come to Bamenda, you should know that there is Ntamulung, a place where you can go and you have shelter, and the next morning you'll be offered a cup of tea to drink and to continue with your journey, just to refresh you.
The structure, which is expected to last for 6 to 9 months, will host the pastor's residence, the Mezam Presbytery Secretariat, and a section to host high-profile guests.
God gave us this vision that we should put this structure here, where the Presbytery Secretary will reside, and equally even the asset pastor on this place, and where even when the moderator and the synod clerk visits us, we should be able to offer them that this is a flat for the two of you. We have rooms that can accommodate you and your entourage. That will have a modern secretariat where people can come and they live filled with the Holy Spirit, where we can have other rooms for our guests.
According to the Presbyterian Secretary, the other structure that was to host the Mezam Presbytery Secretariat will be transformed into a guest house.
It's not like we want to reject the project that was there. God gave us this vision, God gave us the time, and we will raise funds to transform the previous project into a rest house from top to bottom. We have furnished bedrooms for all our guests and for our pastors, for retreats, and you can name the rest. So that is the vision.
The Mezam Presbytery chairperson and the fundraising committee chairperson are both positive towards the success of this project.
I really feel called to work, determination, and as a leader to pray for the project. Because Reverend Tenel Lucas came, and instead of us continuing the work on the old presbytery project, he had this vision that we should construct a new presbytery building. And I, working closely with him, and as the presbytery chair, I'm committed to it, and I commit it to God in my own individual prayers, and I pray that his vision will all support so that we can have this project in Mezam Presbytery.
He moved me to lead a fundraising committee to accompany that initiative. As you say, it is a challenging task, but it is also a task based on faith. And with all strategies and with the sensitization of Christians, I bet you that gradually the Christian will queue up, especially when that project picks up and the funds will come out.
Christians, on their part, are determined to accompany the pastor in the realization of the faith project.
In Presbyterian Church in Ntamulung, we are only left with our structure that stands out when you are entering the town. So let us build up the environment. Let it resemble to other places that we have been visiting and other places where people go to reigns and do other things. All those are owned by other denominations. And so if something can come up like this in the name of Presbyterian, then we can support it for it to go ahead, such that we also have our own place. You can refer somebody, go to Ntamulung, and you have a space.
As the works here progresses, the pillars will be officially raised on Sunday, May 4, 2025. Christians, groups, and others are expected to pick up at least one of the 68 pillars, with one costing 100,000 francs CFA.